Hi there, and welcome to my first ever video with the voiceover. I actually thought about doing this ever since I started this channel, which was about 2 years ago, I think. But it always sounded kind of weird, and my English was way worse when I said it out loud than what it sounded like in my head. But I was determined to post this build with the voiceover because, it really was about time that I stopped thinking about it and start actually doing it. And it's kind of, part of my new year, new me bullshit. And this did take me a few tries to make it sound decent though. And this is like the 50th time I'm recording this, so I will publish it no matter how it turns out because I don't really want to do it all over again. And another thing that is kind of first one for me is building this blue Suburban house. It's not that I never tried it before, but it just never looked the way that it's supposed to, like the way I had imagined it. And I have to admit that I don't really like these kind of builds. No, not really my style. I'm much more into building like modern houses with flat roof and stuff. And I think that is the main reason why these kind of builds never looked good when I tried building them. You could tell that it's not really me. It was just plain awful. And lately I've been trying to get out of my comfort zone, and these kind of builds, they have really been growing on me. I see other people build them and it looks really amazing and so cute. I had to try this at least one more time, and I think this one actually turned really cute. So if you think that it's okay or anything, any suggestions, if you have, please leave them in the comments below. This house, I built it in Willow Creek. It is based on the picture that I found on Pinterest, and I really think it kind of fits really nice in this neighborhood. All those modern builds I do, they don't really fit with the aesthetic of the world and stuff, and I think this one is okay. I was actually searching for cute houses on Pinterest, and this is the first one that came up, so I thought it would look really great in The Sims, so I tried to recreate it and make it actually like this cute and cozy base game family home. And this one is for a family with a child and a toddler. I just wanted to kind of get ready for this new Growing Together expansion pack that is coming out soon. There was this new gameplay trailer for the pack a few days ago, I think, and I'm actually not sure what to think about it. To be honest, I'm much more excited to see the new world and the build by items than the actual gameplay because, well, I tend to spend more time building in The Sims than actually playing the game. So I really hope that they will show us more build by items in this upcoming live stream. And I also try not to expect too much from the upcoming packs since, that way I really can't be disappointed if I don't expect anything. And, well, that actually kind of worked well for me so far, so I hope that will be the case with this pack as well. And we are also getting this free infants update a few days before the pack is released, and they kind of looked really cute in those trailers they shown us, like teeny tiny toddlers. So I might try and play with them, although I do plan on doing the 100 baby challenge, or at least try it, I guess. What could go wrong? It's just like a bunch of babies to take care of and no cheats, piece of cake. And I'm not sure if I should start right now or should I wait for the update though. I will still think about that, since I don't really do that whole family gameplay and stuff. Then usually my babies in my games, they last for the exact amount of time it takes my sim to get to the crib and age them up. Then I just cheat them all the way to the teens because, these little ones are just kind of too needy and don't really fit my stories, Anyway, back to this build. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I could have added some more landscaping or something. Maybe on the side of the house, it looks kind of empty, to fill up the space. But I didn't want to put too many stuff in there because, when I try to put too much, it just ends up being complete mess. I also had absolutely no idea what kind of activity items should I put in the backyard, other than this grill, and well, I put a telescope in there, I guess, and those gardening boxes. And I've also added this like monkey bars, I think that's what it's called. I think that only children can use them for like motor skills or something. And I wanted to add stuff for toddlers as well to, to play in, since the house is for a child and a toddler. But then I realized all the stuff I wanted to use are from the toddler stuff back, and well, I'm not using that one here. I guess that kind of leaves like a lot of space for kids to play outside and whatnot, or you can just add your own stuff if you feel like something is missing, I guess. Now we are at the interior, doing this downstairs floor plan, and I have put this like big hallway in the middle that kind of connects the whole house, and there is this little area at the entrance where you can like leave your coat and take your shoes off. And there is also this mirror there, so you can check yourself out before leaving the house. On the left side of the house is the living room. I did end up changing the wallpaper later because this one looked kind of dirty and moldy. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't know, this kind of look icky. And I wanted this house to look new and like, you just moved in, it's a new place, you just decorated it. I also thought about putting the fireplace here in the living room with these bookcases on each side, but the way I made it, it kind of made the whole place a lot smaller, and like there is not enough space, to move around, to hang out in the living room. And I also wanted to put the computer in this little nook here where I think this is called like a console table. So I actually realized that if I do put the computer there, the chair will be sticking out right in front of the archway, and I couldn't help but think like if that was in real life, I would definitely trip over the damn chair every time I went in the living room. Oh, and these bookcases I've put here, these are my favorite base game bookcase, and because it's like big and it has a lot of books, and that is kind of my life goal, to have like this huge room with bookcases from wall to wall filled with a lot of books. And I don't know if you remember that time when we got like a bunch of new swatches for the base game items, and for some reason they completely missed this bookcase, and I was really sad about it, and I really hope they will give us some more swatches for it in the future, or at least to have like a black and white option. I think I can work with that. In the area behind the stairs, I put this little bathroom with just like a toilet and a sink, and I put this like little toddler's toilet, which I can't remember what it's called, but here we call it Tuta, which just happens to be my nickname, but it's not because of the toilet. No, I mean, my niece couldn't say my name when she was a baby and she started calling me Tuta, so that kind of stuck, and that's the way I introduce myself to people now. So hi, I'm Tuta. Oh wait, I probably should have started the video with that, but oh well, better luck next time, I guess. Moving on to the right side of the house, I have put the kitchen and the dining room here, and in this dining room I also put this evil high chair. I mean, you don't have to use it. Also, if you did use it before, did you actually manage to feed the baby in them? I mean, how do you do that? I had just like really bad experience with it that I really don't want to get into right now. Let's just say that toddler twins, high chairs, and a butler don't make a good combination. This kitchen I put here, it's not really the one that I use that often. I mean, almost never. But I kind of felt that it fits inside the house like this. Although, when I see these counters and cabinets, they instantly remind me of like old and smelly things. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the color or like design of the cabinets. I'm just honestly I'm a bit disgusted by it. And I mean, is that weird? It is weird, right? I'm sorry. I really can't help it. I mean, I've added some decoration in here to make it like a little less icky. Like kitchen is equipped with the fridge and the stove and like sink, you know, the regular stuff. And I also added a dishwasher and a microwave. And also this light under that hood thingy above the stove. I love to add that in the builds because it's kind of like in real life, you know, the Sims can see what they are cooking. I've also added some more plants in here to kind of liven up the place. And now in the upstairs I have put these 3 bedrooms that is for the parents and a toddler and a child. And there is this like slightly bigger bathroom with shower and bath combo. I wanted Sims to be able like to take bath and to take a shower, and also you need a bathtub to be able to give toddler a bath. So I didn't have enough space to put them separate, so I just used this one that is 2-in-1, I guess. And the bathroom actually matches the one downstairs, you know, I didn't really go crazy with it or anything. It's like really simple design. And I did forget to record this, but I also added light switches to every room, like on the entrance, and I mean every place that I think like in the real life the light switch would go. I think it's really cool that I added it as a decorations, even though they aren't functional, but it makes this whole place look a bit more realistic. And honestly, I don't really see the point in making them functional, since you can already click on the light to turn it on and off. Here in the parents' bedroom, I had a bit of trouble deciding on the wallpaper, but so I kind of went for this like brownish color, and I just realized that the colors in this bedroom actually match the ones in the living room, so I guess that's kind of cool. And I've also put a computer in here, you know, that way you can lock the door when the welcome wagon comes. You know, those neighbors, they just love to go straight to your computer, but God forbid you do it in their house, you know. So here I am doing this kid's bedroom, and for some reason I made these bedrooms green. It's not really the color I would go for usually, it's not like my favorite color or anything. But I actually like this wallpaper with penguins. I haven't really noticed it until this build, but there are some like really cute wallpapers in the base game. You know, if you want to make kids' room, there are really a lot of options and a lot of colors and designs. And here I also added this like a panda lamp and a matching chair and this really cute mirror here, and a couple of posters here on the wall. And here on the desk, you know, kids can use desk to write homework, or you can add another computer if you need it here as well. And I think this room turned out like okay, but really it's nothing compared to this toddler's bedroom. I mean, this is so cute, and I made this one for a kid that likes dinosaurs, you know, because I like dinosaurs, so it was kind of an obvious choice. And I had to remove the light from the bedroom while I was decorating, because for some reason it was a bit too bright in the corner with this wallpaper and it was hurting my eyes. But I guess that was the sign that I have to change it, because this other one looks way better. And I also added a toddler's bookcase in here off camera, because I guess parents can't read to a toddler before sleep if there isn't a bookcase. You know, when I was testing it, I actually thought my Sims were stuck, and I spent like a good 15 minutes resetting them before I thought about it, even putting the bookcase in here, but it did fit somehow. So that would be all about this build right now. So let me know, what do you think about the build, and what do you think about like me talking? Sorry, it's kind of awkward. But I think it would just improve with the practice, you know. First time it's always weird, and I actually do hope to do it again sometime because it was awkward, but it was also kind of fun. I hope you had fun watching this video, and if you had fun watching it at least half as much as I did like creating it, then that means I had twice as much fun as you did. Well, that's all from me now. Take care now. Bye bye then.